2 of those now.
Okay. It's a working day today. I'm going to take everything out of here. Well, you'll see. And kind of rearrange the bins, the 3 bins that are back here. I haven't been back here for a while, but I'm always comfortable at the parks here in Reno. Even more than in Tucson. So here's where I can like spread out. Got my solar over there. There's some friends here that they're gonna look out for it while I do this, and propping it up in front of Red's minivan. He's got a silver one too. Okay, so I'm gonna start getting everything out of here. Woof, woof. Okay. There we go. Okay. That way I can just pick it back up and put it back on. We'll get this out of the way. You see where this fits in here. Put this up here. Okay, there we go. Chair.
So now we should have the okay.
Extra pair of shoes.
Now it's updated.
Hoodie.
So far you still got 544 miles to go.
Winter clothes. I might be able to get those down below.
Yeah, so you got 541 miles left. You figure how much you get on your tank? Okay. Huh. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, 'cause mine now says. Yeah, that's a big time you got. Yeah, that's good now. Yeah, that's all right. That's a big time. The canyon. Yeah, the canyon. That's it. Don't worry, I don't beg you for that. It's up the road. You said that at home, so you know you made it. I know what you said. Yes.
This makes a nice cover so dirt doesn't get in here in my food. I'm taking these off and throwing them away. It's hard work. My main goal was to get out my bins so I could get those little legs off. They were just in my way and they were falling off or breaking off, and then some were on, some were on. I couldn't get them off unless I took this whole thing out. But while I was down here, what I did was I put some more winter clothes away. I certainly won't need those for another 4 or 5 months, 6 months even maybe. So what I'll do is before I leave Reno, this is a good place to kind of spread out at the park. So I will get these out again, but that's down the road, and I just want it out of my way right now. So now I got to put all this back. No big deal. And I'll show you how I put everything back. Okay, I know this is one of those working videos. Yeah. One thing I like. Whoops. One reason I like to take these out and spread and smooth it out is because what happens is, as I put things back here, it shoves them forward. They keep going forward, 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 and I lose space inside my minivan. So this way I got it, and I've made sure that they're this way to make more room in there. Now I mentioned that I've done some purging, so I don't have as much going back here, so I don't need as much space, and it can climb up instead of, you know, the wide going back. So hopefully, but eventually these are going to get pushed back again. It's just when I put something in there, it just tends to little by little. So it's one of the reasons I'm doing this too. And I wanted, what I did in there, got these black on, put my bungee around, hooked my bungee to the string that I tie my sleeping bag on. Now, one of the reasons I like to put that sheet across here is because this is my bed. I don't want things back here. I don't want things dirt, you know, because things that are back here are usually for outside. So I'll show you. This just adds another little barrier. This is my dirty clothes room. I have my other solar panel out near Red's minivan, so I need to make sure, probably I'll stick it in back of this. I've been putting this back here, my laptop table, because it's kind of in my way in there. If I need it, I'll come back here and get it. This is my gym bag, shampoo, towels. What's that?
Can't pick your neighbors.
Yeah, okay. Makes me feel healthy, you know? Okay. This always makes like a nice little barrier, a little wall, so I can put things behind it. So you can see already I'm pushing on it. These are probably moving forward. Thought I'd get these out. I don't know, somebody at Rock Park had a tennis racket and I thought, well, where's my tennis balls? Right here. I think it's good for juggling, yeah. I need to work on 3, yeah. Little playtime. Taking a playtime break. There we go. So these I'll put in the front, that way I can get to them. My toys. I should probably put it in my toy bag, huh? Whew. Yeah, it's gonna be hot out today. I feel it's kind of humid right now. I'm kind of hot. I got another one of these for inside, the accordion ones for my windshield. I got another one. This one I've been using. I thought, well, I'll keep it so lightweight. Keep it that if I need something quick to put on the ground, to lay something on so it doesn't lay in the dirt, I can just put this out and easy. Ed wants an autographed copy.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, because you are.
I know my best, I guess.
Well, it's not a lot. I did it with a lot of lifts. Oh, but, I don't know if it's not the great novel.
But it's our lifestyle.
That's right. That's right.
That's what I like.
He liked it. I didn't get you on film. It really was. Also want to mention on the Facebook group, we did a poll, and it goes like this. Which, if any of these items, concern you going forward in the nomad lifestyle? Well, number one was the price of gas. Everybody is concerned about that. Number two was BLM closures. Now, I will mention that in Reno, the BLM land around here has been closed. They're not letting anybody on it because there were so many homeless people just dumping garbage. Well, you know, I could see why they would do that if they don't have good trash bins available on the BLM land. If you're homeless, living in your vehicle, and your vehicle doesn't run very well, you're not going to go into town often to dump your garbage, you know. So it seems to me that, I mean, I'm no expert, but one suggestion would be is put some more garbage bins out there for everybody to use. But there probably are pigs out there that just don't care. But there are a lot of homeless people here in Reno. The rents are sky high, and they have been for the past 3 years. So little by little, yeah. And then the minimum wage is still so low that, yeah. Okay, the next one was, we just got homelessness increasing. And one of the concerns with homelessness increasing is not only, well, I'm sure it's concern for people, but it's also concern for things like this, that the more homeless people there are, the more that the government's going to crack down and make it harder on us who do this on purpose. And this is our lifestyle. So those were the three main concerns. The other ones included lack of resources, traveling alone, lack of available vehicles, and finding parking at night. Yeah, you'd think that would be number one because so many people get so panicky about parking at night. But, yeah, price of gas, BLM closing up, and homelessness. So, okay, I thought I would mention those. So, love you. Thanks for watching all the way through. Hope you enjoyed it. At least you got to see my back. And I know a lot of you mimic the way I have my minivan set up. And that's how I have my back set up. The very back is the garage area for things that I would use outside. And then I've got that wall that I made of a windshield, accordion windshield, an older one. And then I've got a sheet and that's a little bit of a barrier for me. So yeah. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Love you guys. Bye. Is overnight parking. Again, a gal on our Facebook group, she just got started. Minivan Lee. She just got started, and she had a panic moment. And she started on the Facebook group and started to ask questions. And what's so great about the Facebook group is so many people jumped in to help her right then in real time. Yeah. So she could talk back and forth, and people were just giving her suggestions. So it's going to happen. Obviously, this is twice now in the past month that there's been a panic. Oh my gosh, what do? I don't know where to go. I'm getting tired. Where should I go? And yeah, there's like that panicky feeling coming from her message. The best thing to do is in the afternoon, find a place in the afternoon where you know that you're going to go to. An example. When I was going across the country from Ohio to Nevada, it got towards the afternoon to see where I was. And I typed in Google Maps, I searched for like a rest stop near where I thought I could end up, but kind of gauged by the mileage. And it will lay out the rest stops. Then you can search for those rest stops. Click on them and see what the reviews are. Are they safe? Are they not? See what the rules are, because it will say on there, and people do review them. So it'll say on there, no, this isn't a good place to sleep, whatever. Next, you want to type in truck stops near, Cheyenne, Wyoming, or whatever. That's an example. And it will list the truck stops, whether it be Love's, Pilot, TA, yeah. So then you can look at the reviews on them. So it is so easy. Now, let's say that you are going across. She was going across the country, and she wanted to end up in Yellowstone National Park from New York State. So I'm going to guess that she was on a highway. How easy is that? There's going to be truck stops. There's going to be rest stops. So that's what you do. Don't wait to the very end. Now, if you're driving and you forget to do it, guess what? There are signs that will alert you there's a rest stop a mile down the road. And a lot of times they alert you, this is the last rest stop for like 100 miles. I mean, you'll see that. And if it's starting to get late and you're going past a truck stop, it says Pilot or Love's. Oh my gosh. I mean, stop and get gas and just check it out and see if it's around that time to see if that's a good place for you. But don't wait till the last minute. If you're on a highway, if you're not going the byways, but you're doing the highways, you got your rest stops, you got your truck stops. You'll see where you can park. You'll get it down, and don't be afraid of the rest stops. If it feels unsafe later on, just hop in your car, hop in the driver's seat and go. I mean, just go. You don't have to stay there all overnight if things don't feel right. I mean, I don't like driving at night, but I will. So, hey Red, you like my shirt?
Yep, I
it's
do.
From my merchandise.
I like that.
There's Red over there. Say hi, Red. Say hi. I don't have you on camera, but you will get on camera at some point.
I do want one autograph books.
Oh, yes. You bet. He wants one of my autograph books, yeah. Love Red. Hey, Red's famous. You guys all know Red, yeah. I'll put the link to his maintaining your own van so you can see Red right now. But he doesn't have a shirt on, so I won't film him. Yeah, I'm at the park. This is city life. Woo! I love city life. This is at the park. This is what I got going on. I've got myself kind of like, I'm settled in for the day. And I'm going to work on the inside of my van. And you're going to watch me. So that's what overnight parking can cause panic, obviously. It can. Okay, now, let's say you want to stop into a city. You want to get off the highway, maybe spend a day or so. Well, go to a city that has a Planet Fitness. And look, they're open 24, most of them 24/7 now. Just go park at Planet Fitness. I mean, come on, you know? I mean, you can do that. You can do a Walmart. Get on there and look for Cracker Barrel. You can park at Cracker Barrel, sometimes Home Depot. It's not really a science. Just go do it. And when the panic hits, and I know it's scary, it can be scary, but you'll have to work through it. I mean, that's all I can say, work through it. So that's what I got to say about parking overnight. Rest stops, these are my go-tos, rest stops and truck stops. And if I'm in the city, Planet Fitness or Walmart. You know, I typed in, I'm in the city, I'm in Reno, and I typed in rest stop near me. 17 miles away is a really nice rest stop. I could drive there. 17 miles is nothing. I could drive there. That's barely a tank of gas. And I could drive there if I wanted to, but I have other places to stay. If you're like me and you like city life, once you get into that city and you want to hang out for a month, you'll find the places. Especially around here, there's all kinds of casinos, open 24/7. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to start getting the stuff out of my van. So there's overnight parking. If you're going to leave a post on my Facebook group, I'm really asking you all to put hashtags. I've had so many people, maybe because of the demographics, some of us are older, they say, what's a hashtag for? I've heard of it. Well, let me tell you, a hashtag is a file system. If you don't hashtag it, then I can't find it later. So on your post, put a hashtag and then whatever, like if it's overnight parking and that's what you're talking about, please put overnight parking or parking. And you know, don't put something like, where do I park? Although that wouldn't be horrible, but I might not look for that. Look for what the main word is, parking, or specifically overnight parking. That way, because we've got 2 major threads about overnight parking now. I mean, with like hundreds of comments, people giving suggestions. So now we've got 2 of them with hundreds of people trying to help. So if without a hashtag, we lose it. Where do we find this that we talked about before? Well, I went in and what I did was, as the administrator of the group, I went and hashtagged these things. I found them and hashtagged them properly. So now we can find them. Just if you're in the Facebook group and you're having a panic moment, go in there into the Facebook group and search for overnight parking. And OMG, you're going to find all the suggestions. Okay, let's get going with this. Let's get going. Whoops. Don't want to hit my head. It's kind of a purple day. Got my Minivan Lee shirt on.